All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with a Dokkan Battle video, and it's Summon Day. So, Cell Max is here. Carnival LR Cell Max has arrived in game. We're going to do our summons. We're going to start off with the tickets, per usual. So, these are from the web store, from the shop, global exclusive kind of stuff. So, we're going to knock these ones out first before using any stones. Hopefully, not have to use as many stones. The goal here is to not drop below 1,000 stones. Now, there is no pity on this banner because it is a double rates banner. So, definitely keep that one in mind. When you're summoning, you're not going to be able to get to pity. So, there's really no, like, call to saving grace anywhere. You just got to get lucky. But with the double rates, it does make it a little bit easier, a little bit better trying to pull the new character or trying to pull some featured characters or even just some unfeatured LRs. Like, there is a ton of unfeatured LRs on here, especially the newer ones, including LR Turles, which I know is one that a lot of people have already voiced to me that they are like really hoping to pull from here. Good luck. It's going to be very, very difficult to pull some of those unfeatured LRs, especially a specific one that you're looking for, but it's not impossible. So it's not impossible. All things are possible. Okay. So we're going to start off here with our tickets. Again, these are double rates banners. Like, the tickets are the same way. We're just gonna do 5-man multis all the way through, and I mean the double rate still applies, so the chances are still there that we can pull a bunch of Cell Maxes, or at least one. I want to walk away with at least one Cell Max. Again, I'd like 79%. That's usually the threshold that I shoot for, but if we get at least one copy, I'm happy, right? Especially with there being no pity. No pity makes it scarier. All right, so the banner, let's see, we got Cell Max, we've got Broly. Okay, Bird Coo's here, Metal Cooler's here, Daima Mini Piccolo. Okay, banner unit Broly, we've got Super Baby 2, we've got Android 17, Android 16, Cell Juniors. Okay, I mean, sure, a couple androids thrown on there. Yeah, this banner's not great. It's not, but it is a Carnival banner. It is a double rates banner, so it's going to tempt a lot of people. I'm surprised Future Gohan and Trunks aren't here. I guess they're saving them for something else. I mean, we do have like a bunch of Carnivals already on the banner, right? With Cell Max, with Broly, Bird Coo, and the Metal Cooler, all being a bunch of Carnival units here. I guess they just kind of slotted Future Gohan off, and he'll be on a future Carnival banner. But I guess we'll see. So let's stop wasting time. I know we're here for the summons, so let's do some summons. I am hoping that Cell Max proves to be very powerful, right? So when I'm looking at his details, I'm actually going to pull his details up here while we are summoning too. That way I have like a little bit of reference as we're going through this stuff. And let's just go ahead and click through these real quick, because I don't think there's anything here. We just had 17 fly in. Yeah, nothing. We are still getting guaranteed SSR, but we're not getting a guaranteed feature or anything like that. Okay, so I got Cell Max's stuff pulled up here, and I think he looks to be very powerful, especially like shorter form content wise. I think he'll be a good fit into like Metal Cooler Army, like with the Metal Cooler Army style team. Obviously not run on his leader skill, because he is not on the leader skill for Metal Cooler Army. So if you want to run him with him, you've got to run a different leader, or run Cell Max as the leader, because he does lead Movie Boss, right? Which is a huge category right now. Pui Pui. Okay, that's very random. I don't need Pui Pui, but it's a good pull. It's a good pickup. But yeah, I think Movie Bosses right now is absolutely a crazy category. Like, if you look at Movie Bosses, and if you look at, like, you call it movie heroes, I guess, more superheroes than anything else, those teams are very powerful right now. With Cell Max, with the Beast Gohan, they really built up those categories, and they're very good. Dang, fierce. Okay. One of y'all ruined that. TN or Trunks, I don't know which one of you. One of y'all ruined that. But either way, I think it's going to be a very powerful team. I think Cell Max is going to slot in very well. Now, is he going to be like the focal point of the team? Probably not. If I had to like guess, he's just going to be like a very powerful unit that you can slot in, right? All right, we're gonna get a featured here, or at least an LR. No Zeno. Okay. But yeah, I think he's been very good. I'm very excited for Cell Max. I think it's cool that we're getting a new Cell Max. It's been a while since we had the last one as the Yellow Coin LR. Now we've got a Carnival LR. And that's a lot of SSRs for a 5-man multi here. Oh, so it was just 3. It was just 3 random SSRs. I mean, it wasn't even like an LR. Oh, dude, come on now. Come on. Run the double rates banner. What are you doing? What are you doing here to me? Okay, now that's got to be a feature. Yeah, and refusing. Okay, yeah, it's definitely, well, it's at least an LR. We know it's at least an LR. We'll go with that. Sometimes it's harder to tell between the featured and just like a random LR on like the LR banners because like the animations can be almost the same. Let's see, what do we got? Yes, this is a random LR Goku Piccolo. Okay. And then Super Saiyan God Goku. Okay, well, we pulled our first LR from the double raids banner, so we're on track now. We're pulling some LRs. Beers, I saw you flying first, and I got so excited. But yeah, again, like this is gonna be one of the summon sessions that I'm a little weary on, just because without having the pity there as like a backup to kind of save us. Okay, there's another LR right there. I am a little worried, right? Because then we have to just completely rely on luck, and my luck ebbs and flows. It does this. So we got very lucky with Beast Gohan. I hope we are going to get lucky again here with Cell Max again, because I do think he's a very cool character. I like that they're finally bringing back another version of him. And I like that he's on a team right now that is absolutely dominant. So he's gonna be all around just fun to run. I think he's gonna be absolutely fun to run. I've seen a lot of people already downplaying him before he even dropped. Like people were already downplaying him again before he even dropped, just like they did with Beast Gohan. And then we saw what happened there. People coming around on Beast Gohan being like, actually, you know what? He's really not that bad. He's actually pretty good. It's like, yeah, I know. You gotta wait till the units in the game. Try him for yourself. Don't go off like one showcase and figure out, oh yeah, he's gonna be crap. It's like, no, dude, you gotta play it. You gotta play with him yourself, man. You gotta use the unit, right? Put them on the teams you want to use, do the events you want to run, see exactly how they play. That's the best way to judge a character. Like this whole top 1 through 10 crap, I get so annoyed. I get so annoyed with tier lists. I don't make them because I don't see the point. It's an ever-evolving game. It changes all the time. So it's like, it's situation dependent too, depending on what events are here, what units are available, what the meta is right now. Like stuff changes, so there's really no point to me. That's my little soapbox about tier lists. Broly, okay, we'll take Broly. We'll take Broly. He's rainbowed. We don't need him, but we will take Broly for sure, just for the extra copies. Okay, Trunks and Mai, so we definitely get an LR here. No Zeno. I feel like the only way we're gonna know like that we're getting Cell Max is if it get like the guaranteed animation at this point. Zeno, Rift, Rewind, something. I think it's like the only way I feel like we're gonna pull Cell Max. Birdku, okay. So we're pulling a couple of the carnivals, featured carnivals. And Majin Du. Okay, I mean, not going, dude, the tickets are actually doing really well. So, I mean, obviously, like, we're not pulling characters we need. It is what it is. Like, I've rainbowed all the other characters. I don't need them. But they are still very good pulls, and especially for people who may not have them or not have them rainbowed. These are a very incredible pull. Toa and Mir is actually a really good pull here for a banner unit. Okay, 17. He is featured, so. And Xeno Trunks. We got Toa and Mira and Xeno Trunks in the same multi, and they're both unfeatured banner units. In the same 5-man multi. That's interesting. What are the odds of that? Probably really low, right? I mean, that's cool. I'll take that. I mean, don't need either of them. but I take them. I saw 17 and 18. Still no Zeno. Okay, what do we got here? Come on. Yeah, there's so many characters on this banner too. That's going to make it hard to pull the one you want. Even with like the double rates, the double chances here. Captain Ginyu. Okay, so now we're pulling like LR, 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 LR. We're pulling a bunch of LRs now, dude. That is like the beauty of these like double rates banners. Like if you're ever going to summon on like LR banners, I would always say like, yeah, I know it's easier to pull like the main headliner or like the featured characters when they're like featured on those banners instead of unfeatured in the pool. But like when you get to these double rates banners, you're going to be pulling LR after LR after LR, man. Like it's going to be crazy the amount that you're going to be able to pull. Like even if they're unfeatured, like all these unfeatured LRs that we're getting is actually wild. It's wild. Okay, we got 18 in Krillin. You guys both fought Cell Max together. Can we get a Cell Max? Diamond Mini Piccolo. I don't think you guys fought Diamond Mini Piccolo and Super Baby 2. They're both featured. So that's a double featured 5-man ticket multi, which granted not really usable units, but the fact that they're both still featured 5-man, it's pretty good. I tell you, it's all about perspective, man. You gotta look at it that way. Like, yeah, we're not getting like the character we're looking for, but in like the reality of it, the amount of characters that we're pulling, the amount of featured characters, the amount of LRs is actually really crazy right now. And I've got faith. I've got faith Cell Max isn't going to leave us hanging. He's going to show up at some point. God, Goku was our LR in that one. Go 10 and Krillin. Okay, that's not really going to be anything there. That's not going to be. That's going to be a cooldown. That's a cooldown multi right there. But yeah, I'm by the end of this video, I'm sure we're going to pull Cell Max at least once. And I say that, knock on wood right now. Knock on wood, knock on my desk. But again, as long as we get one copy of him, I really don't care. I really don't. Like when he comes back around, whenever he's featured again, you know, we'll probably pull him a couple more times, or we pick him up with coins, or we do whatever else. But, and one of my fears is that Cell Max is going to be one of those characters that like, he's going to like need dupes in order to look super impressive. Just because he is like such a heavy hitter, he's got such good stats, like in his passive, like all the like the buffs that he's getting. I feel like he's gonna be very good even at like 55%. But I feel like that the more copies you get for him, he's just gonna look like a whole nother unit, just absolutely crazy, right? And that's how like a lot of these characters have been a lot more recently. We've noticed that like they're very good at 55%, or they can be good at 55%, but like the more copies you've gotten, the more it really like transforms them into like a totally different unit. Which I get, like, I know getting more copies makes the unit better, like obviously, but like there's a difference between getting more copies in the unit like gets slightly better to getting more copies and it becomes an entirely different unit. And I feel like Cell Max might feel like one of those characters. I don't know. Again, we're gonna have to test him out and see. We'll test him out. We'll see how he does. Hopefully test him out if we can pull him. I gotta pull him first. But yeah, it's my guess, at least for him. Broly. That's Broly Chi Line Limo right there. Dude, Whis. I'm telling you, I'm getting that feeling again. where I see Whis come up a bunch of times, and it gets to be like those things where it's like, oh, it's getting a little bit too close of a coincidence to keep seeing Beast and Weir. I keep doing that. Beast and Weirus. Whis and Beerus separated, but coming in a lot to where it gets like, all right, I think we're getting close to a rewind here. Or at least I feel like we are. I feel it. We got to. That's how we're going to get Cell Max off a rewind. Ready? Watch right here. Bam. This is Yamcha. This is Yamcha. We don't need just Yamcha. Sorry, brother. There's a reason they didn't call you up to be in the Tournament of Power, buddy. Sorry. See, there's Whis again, dude. I'm telling you. I'm getting that itching feeling. We're gonna be getting a rewind here soon. Watch me like the first like stone multi. The first stone multi is when we get a rewind and pull Cell Max. Because it's like, oh, we just wanted you to spend stones. That was it. Like thanks for getting all the tickets and thanks for using all the tickets. Here's a bunch of LRs, but like the moment you start spending stones, that's when we got you. I've had that happen before too, where it's like you go through all the tickets, you're like, dude, first stone multi, bam. And it's like, really? You just wanted me to spend stones is all it was. Another Wrathful Broly. Okay. So, I mean, Legic and Goma. I mean, dude, a lot of people are going to be pissed about that. Goma is an amazing pull, especially for an unfeatured LR character. I will take that. I will take extra copies of Goma. I will not complain about that. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be mad about that one. See, dude, I'm telling you, it becomes so close. It becomes so close that there's got to be a rewind in our future. In our future, I want to see the ting ting. I want to see it happen, man. I want to do it. Frost, get the hell out of here. Nobody wants Frost. Dokkan Fest exclusive Frost coming this year. That's when everybody quits the game. It's probably when you see a lot of people be like, yeah, I'm out, I'm done. Like they're scraping the bottom of the barrel, I'm out of here. Ooh, I will take that though. I need copies of the Cybermen because they are a menace team. And I love it. Yep, I needed copies of the Cybermen, so I will 100% take those. I'm not mad about that whatsoever. Another Xenotrunks. Okay. We take another Xenotrunks. There we go. There we go, baby. We got the Rift on the tickets. Boom. So we got Cell Max in the bag. So we know for a fact that we are actually going to have at least one copy of Cell Max. Which is all that truly matters at this point. Now we've got him. Thank you. Thank you. There he is, our boy, our big kaiju himself, Cell Max. Dude, I love it. I like his art too. His art looks very good. I was about to say, what's the odds we can pull two of them in one ticket multi? Would have been crazy. Either way, we got him locked up, and we got him before the tickets ran out too. So we've got him off tickets. Technically, we could just say that. I will 100% go with that. And if you're any other sane person, and not me, you stop. You do the tickets. Now that you've pulled Cell Max, we're done. You're done. Yeah, cut it off. But now that we've gotten Cell Max, we don't have to nearly go as hard for the stone summons, because we are still going to do some stone summons. We will. We'll do maybe a couple rotations to try to see if we can pull another copy, just because it is double rates. Kind of want to take advantage of it while it's here. So we're going to go out and do some stone summons. But if you do pull sell max off these tickets, pull sell max off the special tickets. Stop. Do not spend any more stones. Be done. At this point, like, wait for GDC, because I think it's going to be crazy. Like, the way they've built up these teams over the past, like, couple months is insane. And I think that means there's, like, going to be something big happening for GDC. Like, GDC has to be something, like, crazy. Either whether it's, like, the character releases themselves, the events, the campaign, whatever it is, something crazy is coming. So, like, be very, very mindful with how much you are spending your stones on banners like this, right? Some acts very cool, some acts very strong, some acts are going to run very well on this movie boss's team, but the movie boss's team is also already built up a whole lot, so you don't necessarily need to have him. He's just a very good addition to the team, right? So you gotta play it smart. Gotta play it smart. I'm telling you, I'm watching you, dude. Watching you, I swear. We're gonna get a Wii rewind before this ends. Another Wrathful Broly is crazy. Which is actually really funny that we're pulling him a lot here, because on his initial banner, and Android 16 is featured too, by the way. I keep forgetting that. We rainbowed Broly on his initial banner. I think we got to, dude, that Whis, I'm telling you, it's making me so anxious. But we actually rainbowed Broly on his initial banner last year. So, like, it's funny that we're still pulling like a bunch of copies of him here, because obviously, like, we don't need him now because he is rainbowed. But all right, there's Diamond Piccolo. I think that's what we got. Oh no, okay, Angel Vegeta is what we got it for. All right, dude, seeing him makes me think of, like, the Legends 8th anniversary unit where they did the tag between Super Saiyan 3 and then the Vegeta, and dude, I want that so bad. I want that so bad. I need that for GDC. Okay, we got Vegeta with C Trunks and Mai. No Zeno, no Fusion, but we're at least getting some sort of LR, possibly a feature. But I want GDC to have some sort of, like, the tag, Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and Kid Buu, obviously. Like, I've been preaching. If you've been around, man, you know I've been preaching for Kid Buu. Another Goma. Oh my. The only thing to make this better is if we just pull Turles. Like, if we just pull copies of Turles, that'd be freaking great. I could use Turles more than I could use Goma right now, to be honest. Oh, the 3 Saiyans. Okay, it's been a long time since I've seen that. It's been a long time since I've seen the Broly, Goku, and Vegeta fly in. So maybe, I don't think that's not a guaranteed feat. That's not a guaranteed, like, new unit. I think it's just a feature, right? Let's see. Let's see what it gives us. Fake out, okay. Metal Cooler. I mean, that's going to be a good pickup for people who don't have him rainbowed, because his EZA is crazy. And a Banner Broly. And a little Majin Vegeta. Okay, I mean, double featured there with the Metal Cooler and the Broly. So, that's still a good summon. Still a good summon. There it is. There it is. I told you. I knew it was coming. I'm telling you. I saw it. I saw it in the feature. Oh, dude, every time. Every time. I'm telling you, I can sense when that's coming. Let's see what we got. Ting, ting. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, so we got 2 cell maxes. So that's it. So we're at 69%. Again, 79% would be great. I think if we got to 79% at this point, now that we're, like, in the stone summons, we would, boom, I think we would just cut it off. There he is. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 69% Cell Max. And we got a bird Q in there too. Wow, that's a pretty strong summon. But dude, I tell you, I can sense that shit in my bones when it's coming. Too many times. If I start seeing Whis with like 2 other characters, or I see Beerus flying with 2 other characters, or I see like this, and I see them apart too many times. Okay, that one gets me every time, because if Whis flies in with 1 other character, it's a rewind. It's guaranteed rewind, right? Same with Beerus. That's why we got the rewind on the last multi. The only difference is if it's Whis and Vegeta, it's not a rewind. It's just a fusion. Guaranteed fusion. That is upsetting. It's actually really just like, I hate that one. That one makes me so upset because it's like, it's there, it's it. And it's like, no, it's just a fusion. It's not guaranteed. It's like, great. Thanks a lot. That is a cell. Wrong cell, but it is a cell. Yeah, that one gets me every time, dude. I'm always like, oh, dang, it's just gonna be a fusion. It's not a guaranteed new unit. Another of the Captain Ginyu. We got quite a few copies of like this, like Ginyu and Goma have come in like multiple times on like unfeatured pools. By myself. Okay. I was like, wait, and I was like, is someone gonna fly in? We're gonna get a lone Beerus flying in or something like that. There is something in here though. Okay, Broly's right there. It might have just been him. Yeah, it was just for that Broly. Probably do like what, like 1-2 more rotations, I think. Probably gonna be it, because I don't want to drag this out too long, and I also don't want to spend too many stones, like I said, on this banner, because I do want to try to save myself for GDC as well. Like, plus we still got like the next end of the month banner, end of July banner. We've got the Peppy Gal banner that'll be coming up. And then, ooh, I'll actually take that. The Kid Gohan. I'll take that one. And then obviously like, GDC is gonna be crazy. Like GDC is gonna be, if it was like it was last year, it's gonna be 2 like double summons. Like it's gonna be, you're gonna have a Dokkan Fest, you're gonna have a Carnival for both parts, and then possibly a part 3 with an additional Dokkan Fest LR like we did last year. Or, you know, they could definitely switch it up. They did say in like one of the letters or one of the live streams that they moved the celebration around in order to make it bigger, better. Like, I'm expecting some big stuff. Like we could, I've seen speculation on like 3 parts of like 6 LRs. Like we're at 3 parts, two LRs in part 1, 2 in part 2, 2 in part 3. The biggest thing I've seen is like through the Z, where it's like the climax fights in the Z, which I think would be crazy. Another bird coup. And honestly, probably like the best case scenario, right? I think that would be like the coolest thing Dokkan's ever done, is to do like, you know, you've got Namek Saga. So you've got Frieza, Super Saiyan Goku. Then you've got Cell Saga with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Perfect Cell. Then you've got the Buu Saga with Kid Buu and the tag like Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 2. I think that would be like absolute best case scenario for a big celebration like that. And I'm a little skeptical because it sounds too good. It sounds too good to be true that I don't know if Dokkan will go through with it and do it. But I mean, I'll never say never, right? Never say never. Geppy could surprise us. Geppy could be the guy to do it, I think. Trunks. Okay, let's do this last rotation. This will be the last one we run through. Whether we get them 79% or not, this is pretty much where we're going to cut it off. You know, walk away with what we have. We pulled a lot of LRs. We pulled a lot of featured characters. We've done some good stuff in this video for sure. We've gotten Cell Max. That's all that matters, right? It's 55%, 69%, 100%, whatever we got him to. He's here. Like, we got him. So that's all that really matters. Diamond May Piccolo. Get out of my face. So that's it. Now, again, 79% would have been the goal, just so we can get all of his, like, equipment there on him. But, I mean, again, I'm not going to, like, go crazy. Because the next copy of Summon could be, like, literally one summon away. Or it could be thousands of stones away. Like, even with the double rates, right? So, I'm not going to push my luck. Not going to push my luck. We've gotten very lucky with a lot of LRs we pulled. We've gotten very lucky with getting a couple copies of Cell Max here. So, I am okay with wherever we end it. Another metal cooler. Okay. All right, so let's give us 2 more summons. So we got this one, and then we got the free step by myself. All by myself. And then boom, Cell Max appears. I was like, oh, maybe? Cell Juniors. Okay, well, they're featured, so that would be what that'd be what we got that for. All right, here we go. Last one. Dude, I'm telling you, that Whis is still creeping up. I think he's still creeping up. I think there's still a Whis rewind somewhere close by, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I mean, I did say we wouldn't drop below 1,000, right? We got enough for one more? What do you guys think? Double Android 17 in that one? Yeah, that made me mad. Okay, so we're gonna do one more. We'll do one more rotation. This will give us down to just above 1,000 stones, which is fine. And that's exactly like I said. I did not want to drop below 1,000, so we get to right around 1,000. I'm good. I can stop there, and we'll just finish it off. So this will for sure, metal cooler again. This will for sure be the final rotation. I promise you. I'm not gonna keep dragging it out. And I'm not gonna push my luck. I'm not gonna push my luck because, again, I mean, we got TN. You messed it up, dude. You messed it up, TN. We did get lucky. We did get very lucky. Now, it would have been very cool to pull Turles, because I do need copies of Turles, but I don't think that's going to be like, that's not something you chase. Like, you can't chase unfeatured LRs in these banners, because you will hurt you will be hurt. You will be hurting if you do stuff like that. Even with the double rates. Dude, Beers keeps showing up again, I swear. I feel like it's like right there again. But I can't keep going. I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta be smart. We gotta be smart about it. Cell Juniors and 16. All right. This is for real. For real last one. For real last one. We're done. No Rift. We got 17 and 18. No Zeno. So we're either A, getting a featured, or B, just getting some sort of LR. All right, it's gonna be some sort of LR. Whether or not it's a featured LR. You're not. Nail, you can go away. No. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. All right. Well, that is going to be it. We are done. We're not going any farther. We're not dropped below 1,000. I set that limit for myself, and I am, for once, going to actually stick to it. We are not going any farther. So we walk away with Cell Max at 69%. Totally fine. Let's go ahead and let's look at our boy here. We'll get him pulled up. There you are. Love it, love it, love it. So we will make sure I will get this boy awakened. We will do the 55% showcase, see how well he plays, and see how fun he really is. I am very much looking forward to this, so I think it's going to be very cool. That's it for the summons, though. So if you guys stuck around to the end, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you guys did end up summoning for Cell Max today. Let me know if you guys just use your special tickets, which is free. Definitely use those first. Let me know if you guys ended up using any of the Rising Dragon Carnival tickets. And let me know if you guys ended up using stones. How many stones did you use? How many stones do you have left? Getting ready to go into the next celebration. And let me know you guys' summon results down below, especially with the double rates. Let me know how many LRs you guys ended up pulling. Drop all that stuff down below. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you!